Good morning. Today we are talking about, let's see what we've got going on here. Let me get this phone over here so I can keep an eye on what's happening. And we put this up here. And welcome to the morning ritual for guitar growth. I'm Jason, and we are just taking it easy. And that's about as complicated as we're going to get this morning. I think it's a super easy, super chill approach to things this morning. And I see Kevin's on board already. And let's go ahead and take a look at yesterday. What did we end up doing yesterday? How did yesterday go for us for guitar? Let's start there. Let's go ahead and begin there and see what that does for us. All right. I gotta tell you, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today. I think it feels like I've got a flu going, and I'm trying to keep my mind off of the nausea. So if I turn off the camera and the microphone, I'll be back. Just a heads up. I've been working on setting up this guitar for a little bit now, and the guitar is coming along, I think, nicely. Just got to sit with it a few more minutes just to let the truss rod adjustments take their hold, settle in, if you will. So we've got M Fish. Good morning. Good morning, M Fish. Also tomorrow I will likely be broadcasting from another location. We have a highly anticipated day tomorrow, and that will be something that we'll look to get behind us. But wow, what's going to happen here with these strings? Are we getting these in tune today, or what? I've been making adjustments to the truss rod, Kevin. I worked a little bit more on our G run yesterday. Did you guys work on that G run at all yesterday? I appreciate you coming in and just taking a minute with me to just breathe a little bit. And get the guitar tuned up. Getting close here. All right. And I think we're close enough for rock and roll. I've been doing a daily runs practice. I've been doing daily G runs practice for a Good deal, man. You must be ripping it up. You must be ripping it up, Kevin. Any videos on your channel yet? No, not yet. You hear all these really kind of cool chords that you can just kind of let roll.
Troubles, that's what you do. You take away all my sadness, fill my world
Yeah, it's kind of a soft little song, isn't it? Let's go ahead and check out this fingers 3 and 4. 1 E and a 2. Let's see what we've got this morning. See if we've got it in us to get this thing rolling. 3 and 4 on 10 and 12, and here we go. 3 and 2, T and go. Yeah, maybe the nausea will go away. Keep mentioning it, but it is real serious here. All right, so let's go ahead and check this out. So we've got fingers 3 and 4, and we're just going through the motions. We're just going through this part of what we do every day as construction workers, as home builders, as accountants, forensic accountants, part of frontline military base work. Some of that is go through the motions. 3-point shot maker. You know, if you want to score goals, you want to dial it in, you want to make the shot. A lot of repetition involved in this game, folks. So fingers, that's what we're doing here. We're doing the 260-hour plan. 2 and 3 on frets 10 and 12. Tootin' and a and go. There we are, and we're off. Yeah, we're going for it. We're going. Just super simple, super easy. Fingers 2 and 3, and we're going to start moving around a little bit more here. And breathing, I'm going to focus on breathing for a few moments just to get things kicked off properly. This 2 and 3 workout, this works really well for me because it's one of those things that it encourages my fret hand to be in a proper position, right? It encourages my fret hand to be in the proper spot. Morning, M. Fish. I try small runs so I don't get in trouble. I know just enough to be dangerous. That's right. So fingers 1 and 3 on 10 and 12, 2, 3, and 4. Sounds a little different in here this morning. It could be my ears. Can you hear everything okay? Is it reasonably loud? Good morning, Robbie. Good morning. Sounds okay. All right. Thank you. I've been working on getting this. Working on getting dealing with a little bit of nausea this morning. Not sure where this is coming from, but please, thank you and bear with me, and I appreciate that for sure. The first album you ever bought or owned. This is ringing a bell with the first album. I think it was Bruce Coburn's Dancing in the Dragon's Jaws, I think. I think it was Dancing in the Dragon's Jaws. I have that beautiful vinyl. Great experience. I don't know if we're talking albums or records, CDs, cassettes. I don't know what it is we're exactly talking about. Could be anything. Fingers 2 and 4, 9 and 12. Toot and toot and go. There we go, and we're off. Dark Side of the Moon. Yeah, I guess that's super. That's a good one to have. I don't know. I think I have a copy of that somewhere. I hope I have a copy of that somewhere. Gee whiz. How about the Thriller album? Guess we've got a copy of the Thriller album somewhere. Fingers 1 and 3 on 9 and 12, 3 and go. How's the Cars? Mr. O'Kasick. She's my best friend's girl. Oh. Boy, that brings back, she used to be mine. That brings back a lot of great memories. We were just talking about an 80s, we were going through an 80s playlist last night. And we were talking about, what is that Monkeys tune? Anyway, we were talking about a list of songs. The Cure came up twice. And so we went through all of those tunes. We ended up getting through all of those 80. Some of those tunes are just so good, and they pick you up, and they're so good, written so well, and the words are just, and the arrangements and the bands, the performances, the recordings are just tight. And so we ended up, after we went through the 5, we developed a list of 5. And then built out 3 extra, contingents. And I'll get the list out here in just a moment if you're interested. But we were talking about, we somehow ended up on Guns N' Roses' November Rain. And we got out the video, and we watched the video and reviewed the video, and I'm thinking, what a brilliant video for that time. The production was fairly significant. So fingers 1 and 4 on 7 and 12, 3E and a 4E and a go. First CD, Timepieces. Oh. Timepieces is good. That's a good one. You must have From the Cradle, right? Eric Clapton's From the Cradle. Got a newcomer here? Is this a newcomer? Hey. Hello, Ozzy Tentacles, Hawkwind, Sonic Attack. Yes, From the Cradle. What a another great album. One of the world's greatest. And let's see if we can get this phone to stay up here without fumbling around. All right, now where are we at? Good morning, Jill, by the way. Good morning. And Osric, good morning. Yeah, I appreciate you being here with us. Say hello to the gang in the live chat. We have a small but mighty group. We show up every weekday morning at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and we go through a warm-up process on the guitar, and for about an hour. In the last 15 minutes, we typically migrate from the warm-up period to a discovery-based period where we start to work on new things and new ideas and place new things into the trajectory of our practice as guitar practitioners. So welcome to have you here. Glad to have you here. Liverpool. All right, mate. Good morning, mate. Good morning, mate. Like, what's going on over there, like? It's so great to hear from you from Liverpool. I'm just a Yank trying to do the Brit accent. I spent a little time over there in Sunderland and Leeds, for a while, and had a great time. Made some mates, from Liverpool, and learned how to eat curry from those two blokes, and learned how to cook curry there too, matter of fact. And had my first chicken vindaloo there, and with a pint of Boddington's, the cream ale. That was just remarkable. Those were remarkable times. Fond memories. You know how it goes. Every afternoon at 2 o'clock, I'd get a knock on the door, and they'd come collect me. We'd go start our rounds. I think you probably know what I'm talking about, I guess. It's like clockwork. Just want to be sure my guitar is in tune. So fingers 3, 1 and 2 and 3. I'm not really sure where we're at. I had to apologize. I'm dealing with a little nausea this morning. So 2 and 3 and 4, and we'll just start this again. 1 E and a 2, T E and a 4. But I made a commitment to be here as best I can for every day this year, and I think I made most every day. And if there's an exception, what I try to do is pre-tape the session so we do not miss a session. That's a really important piece of this puzzle for me, is the consistency. So I wanted to get back to Kevin's talking about playing G runs, little micro G run microdoses, and he's taking it a little bit at a time, and that's how we build our pieces, right? That's how we build our vocabulary, our repertoire of G run type, our arsenal, our speaking of arsenal, there's the footballer in me. Best curry in the world, 30 beef burger. We used to watch the matches. We used to watch the footy matches and drink cans of snake bite. We'd mix up snake bites, and so one of my friends who is a professional footballer, he came to the States to coach soccer, and so we're friendly with him, and he was saying they outlawed snake bites. I guess. Is that true? 1 E and a 2. Did I see Raul here? I heard. Hey, Raul's in the house. Good morning. Howdy. 1 E and a 2. 1, 2, 3, 10, 11, and 12. Some friends from Newcastle, some Nuki Browns. Nuki Brown. Man, we just had a lot of fun over there. It's great. It's always great to see you. So what's going on, Raul? Just working through the old morning ritual for guitar growth, and this is my morning ritual. This is my my go-to for this year. I wanted to take a moment and just get with the guitar for 1 hour in the morning, just to start. I wanted to start at 5:30, and I know some of you would be right there with me, but I was finding that while we were shopping for the time, 7:30 became the time. So it's sort of like in the middle of my morning. This is like mid-morning for me, but it's good. It's sort of like the first thing I wrap my head around, and if I'm going to wrap my head around anything, I gotta tell you, it's an effort. It's an effort. Let me tell you what. Let's go ahead and get to 1 and 2 and 4, and we'll continue our 3-finger permutations on 9, 10, and 12. 1 E and a 2, 3 E and a 4. You guys work on efficiency type picking at all? I'd like to work on that too, and sort of get that sort of bleeding in through and you know, mixing throughout this morning ritual, because what we've been working on a lot is alternate picking, and our picking sequencing consists basically of down and up. I mean, we don't really go side to side unless we're playing, you know, looking for, you know, an entrance into a guitar solo like an Eddie Van Halen or Joe Satriani's guitar solo. But I think for most of what we do, we have formations of downstrokes followed by upstrokes, and these are just super simple to do. We can really develop a good set of focus skills on these down and up strokes if we continue to rely on good quality breathing patterns. Yes, we can. All right. We're not quite there yet. Almost top of the hour. Fingers 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and we're going to start right now. 2 T 4. Something. Let me just try this a little bit. Let's see if we can insert harmonics here. I have an idea, but it will have to wait. I feel like the picking head is going a little bit wild this morning, which is okay. So we have this 1, 2, 3, 4 exercise almost complete. And what shall we do after? We shall see. I'd like to spend a little bit of time and start working through the major scale warm-ups through the cycle of 4. So anybody here doesn't have the official morning ritual for guitar growth PDF binder? Anybody who doesn't yet have that here? If you don't have it, let me know and I'll post a link to it. You can go ahead and grab it. It's free. And this is basically what's dictating 2025 and the remainder of 2025 so that we can prepare ourselves for 2026 together. So 1 and a 2, we're doing the stretch 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, stretch 4, and 9, 10, 11, and 13. Oh, I have a new job. Started today, getting up early. I hate it. Well, I hope you have I hope you're finding a way to enjoy that meaningful employment, my friend. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. Those are always exciting times. Hey, Lex is in the house. Good morning. Mark, smash that like button. If you wouldn't mind, if you're here, go ahead and give us a little heart or double tap your screen if you're following along on a mobile viewport. Certainly appreciate the love. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at all these emotes coming. I think my nausea, I don't know if it's getting better. It seems to be, I seem to be recovering for something. I don't know if it's allergies or what. But let's go ahead and get ready to do the old kickstand exercise. You guys feel ready for that? We're at the top of the hour and we're finishing up our 1, 2, 3, 4. So we do have a pretty good chunk of time here before we start shifting gears to our morning ritual for guitar growth, transitioning into our discovery-based session. I'm going to look at this ritual, this morning ritual, less like a practice. It's more like a warm-up, and it's more very consistent than it is so that we can measure and track changes. This is very important. And I know it's not for everyone. I mean, it's out there, it's free for everyone, but you know, do we all have the capacity or the interest to show up and do the same not the same warm-up, but a similar warm-up every weekday morning at 7:30 a.m.? Yes, I do. And then why do I do it? Why would I like to do this? I would like to do this because, and you can fill in your own blank there. That's up for you. I do this because I want to be on the cover of a guitar magazine. I don't know about why you do it, but that's why I want to do it. Are you taking off? Happy picking, Jill. Have a super morning. Enjoy the day. Carpe diem. Oh, here we go. Out of the blue ELO. I did a bunch of, I've done a few of those tunes, like there's Strange Magic on the channel. You can go look through some of these guitar tutorials that I've been placing out into the open over the past year or two, and I don't know, I think we have over 1,000 videos or something like that. So efficiency picking works out to be pretty efficient if we're playing 4 notes per string. Down, up, leads us to the next string, which is down, up, which leads us to the next string, which is down, up. Now, if we were to play 3 notes per string, we're thinking down, up, 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 down, up. So this is where my like Al Di Meola brain starts to kick in, and I'm moving away from, you know, just the primordial sort of, let's get down, up, 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 down, up. That's great. We can do all of that stuff, but now we can also start thinking about down, up, down, with a pick hand, down, up, down, down. And since we're already traveling in that direction, and then up, down, up, and since we're already traveling in that direction, we can get really fast with that really quickly. It's just a matter of sitting with it for hours on end. So I wanted to just introduce that to you. I know many of you are likely familiar with that. All right, Mark, what's going on, Mark? Good. I appreciate the comments rolling in. Warm-ups are always essential, and everything else is gravy. And I like the gravy. Lord knows I like a good gravy. Let's see. Good day. All right, Luke Schmitz. First album I bought, Young Jeezy Thug Motivation 101, or Marquise Houston Raked. Oh, I'm gonna have to listen to those. Those are new ones for me, and I'm always looking. Are they good? Like, yeah, they must be good if you got them, right? So. Maybe I'm not done with the nausea, but it's okay. Let's go ahead and pick it up a little bit. Where are we at? All of the 4 fingers are done, so I think I should probably stretch. Yeah, I've got a little bit of this nausea going on, so let's go ahead and stretch. I'm a little under the weather today, gang, but that's okay. I thought about being here every day, best as I can, and come heck or high water. And the idea is that I show up regardless of how I might feel internally, intrinsically, extrinsically, whether I have the motivation to be here. I made a commitment to being here. And so this is what you're seeing right now. You're seeing I'm a little under the weather today. You're seeing that I'm still playing the guitar. I'm still showing up to the guitar. I could have as easily stayed in the rack this morning and tried to sleep it off, but and you know, it is something going on. It must be something that I'm picking up from around the community, maybe, because I do not consume alcoholic beverages, or I don't do any of that kind of stuff anymore. And no, I don't freeze it and eat it. I don't do any of that stuff anymore. It's just sort of the clean life, and I want to focus on what it takes for me to be the absolute best I can possibly be at the guitar, and at living, and basically loving all of the things and people in my life that are intended to be loved correctly. And that's what is driving this. That's, I think, large in part what's driving this right here, is because there's what is that? So it'd be 1, 6, 2, 5.
I let a song go out of my heart. It was the secret melody, and I know I lost heaven, 'cause you were the song. Since you and I have drifted apart.
You know that song? Yeah. You don't want to let a song go out of your heart, man. This is a really sad song. Sad stuff. So keep that song going,
I let a song go out of my heart. It was the greatest melody. I know I lost heaven, 'cause you were the song. Since you and I, we drifted apart. Life was the greatest melody.
Yeah, just great stuff. Great stuff.
Is it too late?
Have you ever heard Sarah Vaughan? Go ahead and dig up a copy of, oh my word, this is going to blow your mind. If you haven't heard Sarah Vaughan sing "I Let a Song Go Out of My Heart," you're really gonna have to go check it out. You're gonna love it. Let me know when you check it out. It's such an impactful song. You'll know what I mean when you listen to her sing this. You're gonna love it. I hope you go check it out. Carolyn Bowes. The first album I ever bought was There Goes Nilsson Schmilsson in 1972. Wow. This is a lot of stuff right here. This is a lot of great feedback. You're actually informing the trajectory of the channel, so I really appreciate you taking the time to bring this goodness. Have to lay down. Have a nice day. Browell, you take good care of yourself, friend. Young master guitar player. All right, so let's go ahead and hit it with, we haven't done these minor 7 arpeggios in a hot minute, so I'm going to go ahead and just work through these. But yeah, I'll tell you what, Sarah Vaughan and I Let a Song Go Out of My Heart. Man, what a beautiful, beautiful singer she was. Oh, let me tell you what. Just a beautiful singer. great epic. This is an epic kind of like finger pattern, right? The minor 7. We could also probably should know the major 7 pattern that kind of accompanies. We should probably know how to do this as well. So we're going to go up 1, 1, 3, 5, 7, and then 1, 3, 5, 7, and then up a half step, 7, 5, 3, 1, 7, 5, 3, 1. There's something about a chord, just kind of, if you listen to it, it just sounds like Gordon Lightfoot to me now. So anyway, here we go. What is it, beautiful? Or something like that. What a great song. Guitar is still barking at me, but it's not barking at me as much as it was the other day. And we'll go ahead through the dominant 7 mode as well. So the dominant 7 arpeggios. Oh, we've got some new comers here. Ron Brumpton, are you experienced? Oh, yeah, oh yeah, got it. Great comment right there. Thunder Daddy. That's pretty cool. First album I owned, my mom bought for me. Amen, brother. Amen. That's a great gift. She said, since you want to play guitar so much, listen to this. And the album was, oh. That's a good mom. Rye Cooter, Bop Till You Drop on cassette. Great. Sgt. Pepper's, yeah. Wow, we had Dark Side of the Moon earlier on, Gary. We had a Dark Side of the Moon come up at the beginning of the live chat, which is really cool. And if you're here playing guitar with us, let me give you something that you can download. Let me just give you something. I don't know if this will translate as a download for you or not. I hope it does. But this is my, and I don't know if this is coming through on the wrong. It looks like it's a link that you can click on. So that's a link to my website, which is actually where you can get the official Morning Ritual for Guitar Growth PDF binder. It's like a 10-page book, basically, that gives you all of the information. If you wanted to come, I'm here every weekday morning at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Every weekday morning for the entire year of 2025. And we have a plan, although it's a little different, to move on into 26. But this is what we do every morning to better ourselves as guitar players and guitar practitioners. And so you can have that. It's yours for free. You might, you're going to need to change, your name and email or something like that, I think. But it puts you on our email address, our email list. And we have over 44% open rate, which is, a little higher, quite a bit higher than the standard, I guess. So we don't spam people. And if this is the kind of stuff we're doing here is stuff that you're interested in, this is a great foot in the door right here. And you can get that right now, quick, while it's fresh in your mind, just like a Ginsu knife. You know what I mean? Really great albums there. I'm really thrilled. Like Rye Cooter's like one of my, had a lot to do with the production of the tunes in Crossroads, the film Crossroads with Ralph Macchio, and where he was playing against Jack Butler, you know, at the end or whatever, and that was a monumental film for a lot of us, wasn't it? And I remember Ry Cooder being just a hero, an overnight hero in my life. So, and of course, Sgt. Pepper's is just, you know, how do you just how do you talk about an album with such scope and depth, you know, and to do something like that today. Remarkable, right? We were talking about, like, if you were to remake the November Rain video from Guns N' Roses, it's kind of a remarkable effort, whether you like it or not, if you're a film buff or if you're a music buff, whether or not you like Guns N' Roses, if if it's in your area of range of good taste, or if it's not, if it falls outside of your area of interest. Still, like, those videos like that, if you were to look at that and wonder about all of the effort that it took to make that, produce that film. I think it was 1992 they released the film, and that video, I guess there was some speculation it was released in June 92 on MTV. It debuted on MTV in 1992, and you look at the video today and it still stands up. Like, it's so well done. It's just so well done, and probably a little easier to do it today, but still stands up and not repeatable, I don't think, you know. Likely 24 frames a second. It has a beautiful look, you know. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm a little bit punky today. I'm really under the weather, and you know, it's no excuse, but I need to be here anyway, so here I am. And what I want to talk about to close it out, usually what we'll do is we'll start with a 20-minute, 40-minute, 45-minute, 50-minute warm-up process, and then we'll finish up with discovery-based approach to the guitar. So what I wanted to talk about is something so simple and so easy to reconcile that all of us could do it right now. We can all do this together in real time. And it's one of my first, while we're talking about the first albums we ever bought, it's along those lines of, like, those ventures, or the simplicity. And then, you know, it doesn't take a whole lot to make a brilliant song. And so one of the things that we frequently overlook as guitar practitioners, it's almost criminally overlooked, right? Deep Purple, Machine Head. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. My first album, Antac ID. All right. My first album was Live After Death, Iron Maiden. Have you seen there are 2 new tracks on the Megadeth record right now? You can listen to those on Apple Music right now. I Don't Care. Check that out. Those Megadeth tracks are amazing. They have not lost anything. If anything, they've just gotten more and more punch. They're so good. So if you're into that kind of thing at all, you're going to love the new Megadeth. Led Zeppelin, Fizzgraph. We used to call that Fizzgraph. Simon and Garfunkel, Bridge Over Troubled Water. These are like, and there are so many great. Who's this? Is this B. Beck? B. Beck's here. Wipeout. Yeah, you got it, Gary. You know what's going on. Led Zeppelin, In Through the Out. Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. I don't know about you. I could listen to Led Zeppelin's complete catalog. Start from the beginning, listen all the way through to the end, and repeat ad infinitum. And I would never get bored of listening to those guys. That group is like one of my top, easily top 2 or 3 favorite groups. Have a great day, all. Robbie, thanks for being here, Robbie. You go have yourself a good day, and bring love to others, and bring that kindness around with you as well today. I hope you have some fun. We'll see you soon. All right, you take care. What you're going to miss is the E chord. This is almost criminally underserved. This is another thing I like to do with the E chord, is just take this E that we know, and then we, you know, you could play it anywhere you want. So, do, re, mi, fa, sol. So I know that starts. Anyway, that's not where I'm going. You see what happens with Melissa is we change the chord to diatonic, the chord shape, to diatonically follow the scale. Always run, sweet Melissa. This is a different shape. Now, what if we move that shape parallel up 1 fret? It's really great to see you again, B. Beck. That's great to see you, my friend. I'm so happy that you're here with us again today. So if we wanted to sound Phrygian, I like to just experiment with where the chord lives, and then what happens if I move it up a half step? What happens if I move it up another half step? I got something that sounds like what maybe like Alice in Chains would have done with Wood, or Rooster, or something like that, you know, in that way. All right, so and then we have that nice shape where we move it up to the G, you know. This one's kind of weird, you know. This one's cool. So I'll remember the places that sound good. And then I'll remember the places that sound horrible. And I'll use those as sort of like slurring points. Elaine, great album, great record. The first album I ever owned was Still Cruisin' by the Beach. Oh, yeah. Santa gave it to you. That's game over right there. I mean, we're just talking about just albums you cannot replace, nor could you reproduce. And I'm just so excited with the fact that some band might one day possess the capacity to actually create the new, raw, authentic human sound that you guys are talking about. So we're starting with E chord, moving it up 1/2 step. So what if we played Melissa in Phrygian, right? So we know it as this. So if we started to take that with, instead of using the E major scale, what if we used Spanish Phrygian, right? So we could get we could start with the 5th still. Some melodic adjustments, but that would be a thing that you could do and really surprise people at an open mic, or if you decided to incorporate that into your set, just to do it in a new way, reimagine the song. And that's part of the real blessing of music. It's like the perfect freedom, right? Jeffrey Alder, I think that's about it for today. I'm feeling it, so I'm going to and that is it for today, because our brother Kevin Haas has returned and wished us to have a great day, everyone. Give someone you love a hug. Thanks, Jason. Until tomorrow, you are more than welcome. Thank you so much, Kevin, for being here. Get another hobby, Pops. But I ain't mad at you, Pop. Jeffrey, what's going on? Good to hear from you, friend. I'm glad you're here with us. You know, you provide a part of the narrative that is true to some. Yeah, that's right. And then yeah, good idea, Jay. You gotta write out the songs. You gotta write them out, record them. And until we meet again, thank you for being here. Until we meet again, I'm here every weekday morning at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And I hope to see you. Good remix Popular People. That's a good idea. I will think long and hard about that advice. That's really cool, like social hacking, right? Very cool. I love it. So let's go ahead and say, have a good day. And we'll see you again tomorrow. And at 7:30, you guys take good care of yourselves, and I wish you happy picking. I do.